Hey everybody. So I just woke up and I'm probably gonna go back to sleep, but I just put on the armor of God and all that good stuff before I turned my phone on. But I just wanted to share this little dream that I had and just make an example of it for you. So I just had this dream and it was from the devil and it was the devil. Nothing really much to the dream, but the dream was mostly this setting of like shadows. I was outside and there was a man and he was on the opposite side of the fence, kind of like a neighbor. And I don't even remember how the conversation started, but he kept trying to he kept talking to me as if he was my friend and he was gonna drive me. Like there was like some road trip or something and he was gonna drive me. And he kept like trying to confirm the plans and almost try to convince me to like let him drive me on this trip. And it was just always in the shadows and I never really could see who I'm talking to, couldn't really see his face. And at one point he even, tells me like, "Oh, I'm about to get paid. I'm gonna get like $3,000 this weekend." Trying to convince me that like he has enough money to like basically finance the trip. Like pay for everything. And then at one point I'm walking down the street and it's pretty much like nighttime. Like I said, it's like all shadows. And he's not there, and then all of a sudden he like poof, he's there, kind of like Cheshire Cat, just like disappear, reappear. All of a sudden he's there, and and what's funny is he was wearing the same, I don't know what to call it, like little. It looked very similar to the cross dresser I saw last night in the restaurant. This little like feminine kind of overcoat looking thing. At first, anyway, when he first like appeared out of nowhere. So I'm like walking behind him, and the whole time that this is going on, I'm like, how did I even start talking to this person? Who is this person? What is this all about? What is going on? And I'm like, this is not a good idea. I do not feel peace with this. This is not trustworthy. And so finally he turns around and he has like this long hair. So when I was a teenager, I was very much attracted to men who looked like men from like glam bands, like Sebastian Bach and things like that. And my best friend, like her and her mother and her brother, they lived somewhere where they had this roommate, and he had this long, beautiful hair, and he played guitar. Like that was like what I was into when I was a teenager. Like that's like something that like appealed to my flesh, right? So this guy turns around and like in the moonlight or whatever, I finally see his face. And that's kind of what he looks like. He's like so pretty that it could almost be a woman, like kind of like Sebastian Bach or one of those glam band dudes, right? And I'm like, what is going on? Like, where did this guy come from? And that was pretty much the dream. The devil was trying to convince me, that was the devil, and he was trying to convince me to get in a car with him. In dreams, cars symbolize, like navigation of life. They can symbolize like just navigating through life. They can symbolize your ministry. And just getting in the car with someone, just like getting in a bed with someone, represents like partnership or agreement. The devil was just trying in my dream to appeal to my flesh with his looks, with his money, and trying to get me to partner with him, trying to get me to get in his car with him, or in a car with him, whatever. And I just thought I would just punctuate this as a teaching point. I know probably like a year ago, I was teaching about dreams and stuff, but in your dreams, the devil, the enemy, will try or may try to get you to partner with him, to agree with him. One way of doing it is, getting in a car, getting in a bed. Another way is trying to get you to drink or eat something in your dream. So I just wanted to make an example of this, of like, if something like that is going on in your dream, it's the devil. Do not cooperate, do not agree, do not partner. Rebuke it in Jesus' name. The devil is the one who operates in the shadows like that. And if the person is trying to convince you and trying to appeal to your flesh and all of that, just keep all that in mind, right? I mean, this is common sense, but just thought I would remind everybody about this. If you're having any kind of dream like that, where you're being offered or told to eat or drink something, or to get in a car or get in a bed or anything like that with someone that you don't feel peace about, that is appealing to your flesh, is operating in the shadows, it just seems shady, trust that it's not of God. All right, I bless you all in Jesus' name.